He left her for a woman with money, not knowing the nobody he abandoned was the missing daughter of Nigeria's richest family. Daisy and Connor lived in a cramped one-room apartment on the Lagos mainland. She cooked, hustled small jobs, stretched every naira, and believed that as long as they were together, they would one day make it. But once Connor got a job at a big company in Victoria Island, everything changed. He started coming home late, his clothes smelling of expensive perfume Daisy could never afford. His messages were full of new names, new plans, new dreams that no longer included her. One evening, as Daisy reminded him that the landlord had threatened to throw them out if the rent wasn't paid, Connor snapped. "Every day it's one problem after another," he said. "What are you even contributing? No degree, no family, no money. You're dragging me down, Daisy." Her eyes filled with tears. "I'm trying. I can work more. I'm done," he cut in. "I can't stay stuck in this life with you. There are people who match where I'm going now." He packed her things into a nylon bag and set them by the door. "Leave," he said flatly. "Tonight." "Connor." "I have nowhere to go," she whispered. "You know I don't have family." "You'll survive," he shrugged. "You always do." Later that night, Daisy stood outside the gate with her little bag, watching as Connor drove past in a clean car, a rich, well-dressed woman laughing in the passenger seat. He left her on the street like trash. Daisy crashed on a friend's floor for a few nights, then found work washing plates in a small buka. She scrubbed, cooked, and fought back tears until one hot afternoon when the room spun and she collapsed. She woke up in a small back office. A woman in her late 40s was fanning her gently. "My name is Adiz," the woman said. "I own this place." "What's your name, my dear?" "Daisy," she murmured. Adiz gave her water and listened quietly as Daisy shared the story: no parents, no family, a husband who had thrown her out with nothing. "Life can be wicked," Adiz sighed. "But sometimes, it brings strange blessings." She leaned forward. "I have a cleaning contract at an office in Victoria Island. Better pay, better environment. If you want, I recommend you." Daisy agreed. Soon she found herself in front of a tall glass building in 6, holding a cleaning bucket, wearing a simple uniform. Inside, the air-conditioned corridors felt like a different world. People in suits walked past without looking at her. She cleaned floors, tables, and glass doors before most workers arrived and after they left. One person did notice her, Mr. Okon, the HR director. "Good morning," he always said, actually meeting her eyes. During breaks, Daisy sat in a corner reading old business newspapers she found lying around. One afternoon, Mr. Okon caught her doing it. "You read business news?" he asked, surprised. "I try, sir," she said shyly. "I like to know what's happening." "What's your full name?" he asked. "My papers only say Daisy O, sir," she replied. "I don't know the rest. My foster mother died without telling me." Something in her face nagged at him, but he said nothing. A few days later, while cleaning near the boardroom, Daisy overheard some executives talking. "The Okafor family is still searching for their missing daughter," one said. "Over 20 years and they still haven't given up. They are sponsoring a big DNA outreach in Lagos now." "The Okafors," another replied. "Those billionaires." "Yes. If they ever find that girl, she'll inherit half the country." The name hit Daisy like lightning. Okafor. That night she couldn't sleep. In her mind, she saw a little necklace she'd worn as a child, a tiny pendant her foster mother once said was all you have left of them. She'd lost it years ago and never asked more questions. When the company later shared a flyer about the free DNA outreach, Mr. Okon pulled her aside. "Daisy, go," he said. "Call it medical checkup if you like. Just go." "I don't have anyone looking for me," she protested. Sometimes family is looking even when we're not, he replied. She went. 2 weeks later, security came to fetch her while she was mopping the hallway. The chairman wants to see you, they said. Shaking, she walked into a large office. Inside sat an older man and woman, both with tear-reddened eyes. Daisy, the man said gently. My name is Chief Okafor. This is my wife. Her heart hammered. Over 20 years ago, Madame Okafor began, voice trembling, our little daughter was stolen from us in a market. We never found her. People told us to move on, but we never could. Chief Okafor slid a document toward her. Last week, he said, your DNA matched ours. Daisy, you are our daughter. The room blurred. Tears poured down her cheeks as Madame Okafor rushed forward and pulled her into a tight hug. My baby, she sobbed. I knew you were alive. I knew it. The cleaner, the nobody O'Connor abandoned, was the missing heiress of Nigeria's richest family. The Okafors didn't just pour money on her, they poured love, training, and opportunity. They gave her back her surname, Daisy Okafor. They showed her photos of herself as a toddler, told stories of the day she was born, and filled the gaps in her forgotten childhood. They hired tutors and mentors. Daisy studied business, management, and finance. She sat in on board meetings, first as an observer, then as someone whose opinion mattered. Within months, her name appeared in headlines. Lost billionaire daughter found after 22 years. While Daisy rose, Connor fell. His new life with Tola, the rich girl, didn't last. He messed up a major project, cost her father's company huge money, and was fired without mercy. Tola, who loved status more than people, quickly divorced him. He lost the job, the marriage, and the lifestyle all at once. Meanwhile, the Okafor Group acquired new businesses, including the very company Connor once worked for. After restructuring, they started rehiring staff under new management. Desperate, Connor applied. He walked into the final interview, clutching his CV, rehearsing his speech about hard work and second chances. When he looked up and saw who sat at the head of the table, his knees almost buckled. Daisy. Elegant suit. Calm eyes. Nameplate in front of her, Daisy Okafor, Executive Director. Daisy, he stuttered. Good afternoon, Mr. Connor, she said evenly. Please, have a seat. He tried to apologize, to explain, to twist his mistakes into lessons. She listened politely. Then she asked one question. If you had known I was an Okafor back then, would you have treated me differently? He swallowed hard. Yes, he whispered. I mean, I wouldn't have. Thank you, she said softly. We'll get back to you. He received the rejection email later that week. Her husband had thrown her out with nothing. Months later, she owned the company. Daisy didn't use her power just to prove a point. She built a foundation that helped women abandoned like she once was, providing shelter, skills, and small business grants. Her greatest revenge was not destroying Connor, it was becoming so healed and powerful that he no longer mattered. He thought she was finished. She was just getting started.